Hello, it's Alex. I'm sat here today on New Year's Eve. There's a name for that. Probably just the 30th. Let's get rid of this chair. Sorry, I'm in my office, which is like the spare room. It's pretty much my office. I've got my desk in here. Amy's got his desk in here. So 2 desks. I think that's good enough to make it be called an office. Or when my mum visits, it's her room, because there's a fold-out bed that I get out for her or any guests. I've been ill, as you may still hear in my voice. There's still some illness lingering, but I feel so much better today. I would say 95%. There's still something there, still a bit of a frog in my throat, but I feel much more myself. I've been out today. I took Jessie out into town. First time I've driven Jessie in about 3 weeks, and it's the first time I've really been out of the house in 2 weeks, because I've just been so poorly. It's all been chest infection. I'm still taking the antibiotics. I've got halfway through the course, so I'm getting there. Now I've got work tomorrow, just one day, New Year's Eve, and then I'm off for New Year's Day, so I'm hoping I can get through New Year's Eve. Shouldn't be too busy because I'm working late as well, so it should be nice and quiet. Everyone will be getting tanked up down the pub, so hopefully they won't be driving and I can have a relaxed evening doing some online training or something. Now I'm picking down here, I'm picking something, because in the office lots of things happen. I like to buy and sell things, and that's my favourite thing to do. Now I've got something down here, it's just out of shot in the camera I think, that I bought at the NEC with a hope to sell it on for profit, but I just had a look on eBay and it's not really worth anything, but I thought it looked cool and I thought it was cheap for what it was, so I'm just cleaning it up now. I just took the price tag off, and to get sticky price tags off, WD-40, that's the best thing it's for, and it smells good. And yeah, it just needs a clean, and yeah, I'll put it on eBay, but I don't think I'm going to get much for it. Here it is. It just caught my eye. This is a car for dolls. It's actually for Bratz dolls. I don't know if you've heard of them before. It's not dolls that I've ever played with as a kid. I did have a Barbie and I had a Cindy, but I didn't have the Bratz because I thought they looked a bit weird. They got like big heads and big eyes and things. But I do like their cars. I've had one of these before, one of their toy cars, and it actually had a radio in, which I think this does as well. But I've not tried putting any batteries in it. It only has 2 AA batteries, so we'll try putting some batteries in, see if it makes any noise. This model is actually radio controlled, or yeah, radio controlled. It's not remote, it's radio. But I don't have the remote control for it. It didn't come with it, so I won't be able to whiz it around on the floor today. But we can see if the radio works in it and if it makes any noises. Be interesting. But yeah, that's all I've got to share with you at the moment, because I've been ill. I just haven't been working on my full-size cars. I haven't been anywhere, I haven't done anything. New Year's Day, there's a car meet at Andoversford. It's the Cotswold Classic Car Club. Every New Year Day they do a car meet, and I went last year and it was quite a good turnout, so I hope to go along again. So I'm just getting that sticky sticker off. You can see the shiny bit. That's how dirty it is, this car. It's disgusting. Yeah, it's strange. I pick things up and I just give them a little clean, little fettle, a little play. Yeah, it seems a bit dull. And then I like to sell it on. And especially car parts, I like to get hold of some unusual, sort of rarish car parts, predominantly Rover and Allegro and things like that, because I know what they look like and I know their value. I'll give them a little fettle and then I'll stick them on eBay, and sometimes I just do it because I know it will help someone. Like I've put a couple of seatbelt bits on, just random little bits of plastic. I could have thrown them away, but if I can sell them for a couple of quid and someone gets that bit of plastic they've been looking for, that makes me happy. Right, yeah. So that's all my excitement here. I mean, I'm just going to clean this thing up. I don't think you need to sit and watch me do that, but what else are you going to watch? Speaking of what else you could watch, I know a lot of you watching now will also have other people that you prefer watching on YouTube. I like watching some of you out there, but I don't get a lot of time. I've had a bit of time lately because I've been ill. But I like to watch Simone from Hooked on Classics. She's got a Mark III Cortina, Rover 75. She's got a motorbike as well, but I don't watch those videos, to be honest, because I don't really like motorbikes. So I've never really watched her motorbikey video. She's got a bike called Pinky. I don't even know what a bike is. Sorry. It's pink. I like to watch Alex from All Things Alex, which is always interesting because we're both called Alex. So if we see each other or talk to each other, we say, "Hello Alex, it's Alex." He's got an Allegro, and he's always buying a little project car and playing with it. There's me getting little tiny plastic cars as a project car, but he gets the real thing. He did a Renault recently. He's got a little Peugeot at the moment. I think he's selling on, but he's bound to be getting something else. Yeah, I mean, if you want to be sent to sleep at night, we've got our friend Joseph Lloyd from Lloyd Vehicle Consulting. He does loads of videos. He drives so many cars, and some of them, you know, I know if you're watching Joseph, you fully know some of the cars are really boring. You know, they're not going to interest me at all. I'm not going to sit and watch you review a Kia Picanto because I got no interest in that at all. But I do want to watch the video of Joseph driving the Daihatsu 4-truck because that looks interesting. Joseph's driven all of my cars. Has he driven all? Yeah, he's driven the Land Rover, the P6, the P4 and the Allegro. And I'm sure he's itching to have a go with Betty. But I'm itching to have a go with Betty actually. I haven't driven her at all. Raimi test drove her when we first went to see her, and then he drove her home, and I haven't driven her at all. So that'll be exciting. I'm looking forward to driving my P6 again. It's been ages. I can't remember the last time I drove it. It must have been around January, February last year, or this year, shall I say? Whenever you're watching this. 2023. Well, yeah, it's got to be about a year now. I could have got loads done to him this past week, but I've just been too ill. I can't go out in that cold garage, even with the heater on. It's just no good for me. My health. It's no good for my health. This is cleaning up okay. It's got lots of little chips in it. It's very play worn, but I kind of like that in a way. You know, some I'm going to say little girl, but some little child has had real fun with this, I think. Rolling it around, smashing it into walls, you know. And sometimes I like that about old toys, because I've got loads of model cars as well. And I love the Corgi Vanguards models when they come out. And, you know, they're all immaculate because the Corgi Vanguards models were never designed to be a toy. they were designed to be models. Whereas the really old corgis and dinkies, they were designed to be a toy. And so many little child played with their corgis and matchbox cars and, you know, as I say, smash them into walls and all sorts. So that they get that play-worn look. Yeah, you know, it's better to have an immaculate one or a boxed one that's been untouched. But there is something, to me, something special about something being play-worn. It's just, I don't know, it's how it's meant to be. They were toys back then. And yeah, I don't know. I've got toys from when I was younger, model cars mostly, and you can see the ones I had as a kid because they've got like sand stuck in the axles and all the bottoms are like scraped out on the cars because I used to drive them over lumpy brick walls and things. So I can always tell the cars I played with as a kid. Some of them have actually got the plastic in the windows and the headlights have gone yellow because I used to leave them parked on the wall outside my mum's and the sun used to get on them. So they're all sun-baked. They're all in the loft, those. I haven't got any of them out. It's funny because I've got two cars up there. I think you can see them in the camera. They're new, boxed, but they are designed to look old and worn. It's a bit like buying ripped jeans, isn't it? You pay more money for some damaged clothes. I'm just using some cheap ass polish on this because it's just plastic. It's coming up okay. Get rid of the sticky fingerprints, you know, and the germs. And really, I'd like this to be sold to some kid who can just have fun with it again, you know? Smash it against the walls. I keep saying walls. No. I just thought I'd sit here and talk to you because I'm here on my own, on the floor, cleaning a child's car. So wrong with me, isn't there? I should be out cleaning my own car. I don't think I've washed Jessie. I definitely haven't washed her this winter. So she's got loads of road salt on her. Poor thing. Peggy I probably washed around September time when I come back from the Isle of Wight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did because she would have had like sand and salt on her from the beach. So I'm sure I would have washed Peggy. Mr. Jenkins is filthy. Disgusting, but there's no point in doing anything cleaning wise with him until I've got him out the garage and put his wings back on. Hoping to get all that done soon. I'm pretty much ready for the back wings to go on. I just need to get my friend Clive to paint them. They're in primer and ready to be done. He just hasn't done them yet because he knows I'm not in a rush and I'm not ready for them. So if I said to him, I'm ready for those wings now, he'd get on to them, I'm sure. He was on about getting me down to learn how to spray, but I'd rather he just did them and did a good job rather than have me guinea pig on them, especially with the metallic paint. I want them to look good. Well, I didn't expect to film me completely cleaning this car. I thought I was just going to cut the camera off and show you the after effects, but I've just been yapping really. I suppose I could give you an update on the cars. I suppose I've just given you an update on the cars. I don't like doing things official, like I just go with the flow. Oh, look at that, it's actually clean. It's quite filthy, this little toy car. It's been sat around for a while. I wonder if it's got a year of manufacture on it. Can't see any years on it. No. Oh yeah. I'm not sure. Ooh, that's interesting. There's another battery compartment in the back. I wonder if the battery compartment in the back is for the radio control car side of things, and the batteries underneath are for the radio. That's a possibility. Check that out in a minute. Yeah, updates on the cars. So the Allegro, I've not looked at the Allegro for about 3 months. I hope it's okay. I hope so. She's tucked up in a garage, away from the house, and I haven't had time, or I haven't been well enough to go and get her out. And the weather's been rubbish as well. So yeah, she'll be in there till next year now, which is only 1 day. Definitely get her out soon. Blow the cobwebs out. She's probably going to be having some bodywork done to her, hopefully this year. Just a few bits and bobs, and some stone chips in the sills. A little bit of rust coming through just in the door shut. There's a little bit in the corner. That needs addressing. And some weird paint on the front scuttle. All the paint's gone like crazed, which is a bit strange. I don't know why it's done that. And then obviously Mr. Jenkins, he still needs me to finish off the welding at the front so I can get the wings back on, and then I need to take him to my friend's workshop so we can do the D-posts. I don't want to do them in my garage, not on my own. Wow, that's a lot cleaner. You can't tell on camera, but it's a lot cleaner. The P4 I've just spent a bit of money on actually. I found a rear bumper that's a bit better than the one I've got. I found the steering wheel that isn't cracked. So I know how to replace the steering wheel now. I've been told I was doing it wrong before. I was trying to yank it off without removing the pinch pin. Apparently I meant to remove that completely to get the wheel out, so at least I know now. So yeah, I'll be replacing the steering wheel. I've got a couple of front wing repair sections because my front wings were all a bit rotten on the edges at the front. What else have I bought? Oh, and a door hinge, because my driver's side rear door, the lower hinge, I think the pin's rusted out a bit. It's certainly a bit saggy and doesn't like opening very nicely. So I've got a new hinge. So yeah, Jessie's probably going to get a bit of attention next year. And then of course the elephant in the room is Betty, the Ford Galaxy. Raimi's been doing a lot of work to that. Unfortunately he hasn't been doing any filming and I haven't been doing any filming, so we'll just have to do an update video on that when we've sorted out a bit more. We're just waiting on some carburetor parts at the moment, so she's kind of a dead weight blocking Mr. Jenkins in the garage, which is a shame. My dad's got the Land Rover. He's keeping that going, keeping it alive, which is good. God, this inside of this car is just as disgusting as the rest of it. Ooh. That's what I mean, in the condition this was in, you wouldn't want a kid playing with it. It was filthy. But now it's going to be all shiny and clean. just right for a new owner. So what was I saying? Sorry, get distracted. Yes, Dad's got the Land Rover. He's keeping that alive. So I haven't really been doing anything with the Land Rover. I haven't done anything with the Land Rover. It's all been Dad's doing. What else? Romy's got his MGs. Yellow one's got MOT on the 8th. The black one's alright. Apart from it had a Kia roll into it today, which is a bit random. Yeah, come home from shopping and I says, Amy, I said, is that a Kia like crashed into your car? And we looked and this Kia was right on his rear bumper. Like right on it, completely. And I said, that's not right. I was like, I reckon the handbrake's off. And it was. I pushed the Kia. I pushed it off of Amy's car and we put a brick under its wheel. So, yeah, it was so windy. So this person had left the handbrake off and the wind had just blown it straight into Amy's car. Thankfully, there's no damage. So we just put the brick under the Kia and left it at that. We didn't bother leaving a note or anything. Must have just been a visitor in the street. It's not a car I'm familiar with on the road. Ta-da! Oh, excuse me. Clean. Right. Let me go and get those batteries. Right. I have batteries. Let's see what happens. If anything.
Okay about wearing braces. Also, we've got Christina Aguilera again. Someone that just totally...
Radio works then. Dodgy button though. Ah, don't play music, I'll get copyrighted. Ah! Oh, I'm gonna get copyrighted, aren't I? Oh! Hey! Ha! It's got lights as well. I didn't know that. Ha! That's cool. Well, there you go. Nice one. But yeah, I can't play the radio because I get copyrighted. But at least we know it works. And it's got lights. Wow. What a shame I haven't got the remote control. Oh well. Alright. Well, now we've seen that and heard it. I can take photos of it and probably put it on eBay, I think. If not, well, I guess it will just have to live here with all the others that haven't gone anywhere. Oh dear. I was going to do a video the other day, but I was too ill. I've been struggling to talk really. Oh, it's just pooed its batteries out. Oh, pardon me. It's done that. There's no cover on the battery compartment. I was going to do a video about this. My friend Graham has had this Hoover, actual Hoover, and he gave it to me to give to my friend Errol, but Errol's been having a bit of a clear out and he says that he's not got any room for it now and he doesn't want it. So my plan was to clean this up and play with it and get it going. Graham said it works. Oh, there goes the WD-40. Graham said it works. He says it doesn't have wheels on it because it hovers or something. So I don't know, there's like this bit here and it says something about it sort of levitates. It's a bit weird, isn't it? It's like a spaceship. So I just thought I'd get it going and yeah, see what it does. But I'm not going to do that now because it's like 10 o'clock at night or something, or 10:30. And I've got work tomorrow, so yeah, I'm gonna look at putting that car on eBay and then go to bed. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.